上司に火がついちゃったなんてね。心が熱いのは本当だけど。グラスワンダー。ああ、頼むクロスや。ライスシャワーです。ゲームでもレースでもトレングラスワンダーです。走りも癒しもお任せください。ライスシャワーです。ライスシャワーです。
Gotta move my chair over. Do I have someone that will pair well here? I don't really need stamina. It's too much stamina! Actually, can she even be a front? No, she can't. She has to be a pacer. Still, Condorpasa is probably my best bet here. Let's switch this back to... Where is she? There she is. Alright, what do we got here? Wow, kind of doo-doo for our first day. Do a nice power training. guess I'll take this again. Okay, secret mood up. Yes, what training? Take the speed. Hey, Pizza! How are you? Yeah, sorry for a late stream today. I was supposed to stream earlier, but we were invited to help promote to go see a charity fundraiser for a local foster program that one of my husband's friends is involved in. And there were so many cute dogs. I have pictures of my husband's friend's new puppy. He is so darn cute. I'm gonna put it on the Discord. We love doggos. How am I? I'm pretty good. It was fun. There were a lot of cute dogs. I had fun. We went and got food afterwards because we was hungry. All the dogs got treats, so we wanted to get something to eat too. Alright, I'm gonna post it in the Discord so you can see this cute little stinker. Look at him! Oh, it was a delicious burger. I thoroughly enjoyed that burger. And fries. Oh, yes, Charming Early. Charming Early is great. We're gonna take this. But look at that puppy! He's a baby. I know, isn't he so cute? He's so little. He's so little. He's called a wind sprite, and it's basically like a whippet, which is a small greyhound, but it's a long-haired version. So his hair's short now, but he can get quite wispy later on as he gets older. He was just so cute, and he's so soft. He's just so soft. Just a precious little bean. Oh, of course! I mean, that's like one of my husband's close friends here in our town, new baby, so we'll be seeing quite a bit of him. And also quite a bit of Bailey, my coworker's dog. One-sama. Speed training or the wit training. I'm gonna take the wit training. It's time for us to get a dog eventually. We're more focused on starting a family before we look into getting a dog first, but we'll see. We definitely want a dog at some point. It's just a matter of when. It's the big if-when question. See, that's the other thing that we're kind of like a little hesitant about, because we already have Juby, and Juby is, she's 8 this year. So it's kind of like, do we want, or she's 7 this year. Next year she'll be 8. And we're just thinking like, she's probably about halfway through her life. So if we have a kid right now, they're gonna likely lose Juby when they're like 5 to 7 years old, which is sad to think about. So we're kind of thinking like, maybe we wait till the kid's like 2 or so. I don't know. We'll see. Having a puppy plus having a baby at the same time is like, it's hard. It's not easy to train a puppy and have a baby. It's very tiring. But rest assured, we definitely want a dog. It's a matter of when the dog happens. Oh, she will absolutely get jealous. It's not even a question. She will get jealous. She gets jealous when I'm talking to my husband and he's not paying attention to her. Like, if my husband and if I'm like sitting on the bed and my husband's at his computer and we're just talking to each other, she will come and flop in front of me in between us so that she can get pet while we're talking. So she's very used to being the only child in the household. And a baby, she's probably not going to enjoy the baby for the first few months, and then eventually she'll warm up to it. The thing is, like, with Juby, I don't see her as, like, a territorial cat, because she was never territorial when we had foster cats. Like, she never hissed or swatted at any of the fosters. She maybe, like, didn't want to be around them, but she was never combative or territorial around them. So I feel like it's going to be similar with the baby. She's not going to be, like, you know, trying to hiss at it. Probably won't be too happy when the baby's, like, starting to become mobile and grabby. But I don't ever foresee her, like, hurting the baby. We're gonna grab these. But yeah, that's my silly kitty, my silly cat. I love her, but she's quite silly. Alright, why is my model drifting today? Alright, there we go. I was thinking about that, because, like, we didn't have any problems when we fostered cats. I actually really enjoyed fostering them. And it's I don't have the, like, people tell me all the time, oh, I don't know how you fostered cats. I would get so attached, and it's like, I understand where that comes from, because they do earn a place in your heart. But at the same time, I know that if I give them up, I have a better chance of helping another animal. So for me, it wasn't really an issue to give them up. If that makes any sense. There were very few that I genuinely considered keeping. I'm also kind of particular about the animals that I have. Like, I like certain dog breeds. Would I be willing to foster a wide range of dogs? Yes. But like, in terms of actually owning the dog, I would probably be pretty selective on their breed. Such Wilson's person? What does that mean? What the heck? 4th place? Oh, is a typo? Wholesome. I see, I see. I guess so. We are light on speed here. This is not okay, Rice Shower. Want to foster animals when I'm much older? Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's really fun. I mean, we had 11 cats, 9 of which got adopted. I was really happy fostering. There's just so many different personalities out there. And I mean, I learned a lot about cats too. That was also a very nice part about it. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this run right now. I think I might want to try and reparent her. She's got way too much stamina, and we're not even at the end of junior year yet. We'll see how she does in these races. Hey Bert! Welcome, welcome! Doing pretty well! Just got back from eating with my husband and a charity event. Yeah, it was so cute. It was a dog charity event. A foster program for dogs charity event. Not a lot of skills here that we can work with. Would I ever foster humans? As in, like, foster children? Potentially. That's more of a question for me and my husband, not just for me to decide in that regard. We've talked about it. It depends how, like, our whole actually having children situation goes. You know? We might consider fostering or adopting if we're unable to have our own. But we'll see. It's a we'll see kind of question. It's a pretty challenging question because fostering can be really hard. From what I've heard, that it's very hit or miss on whether the kids ever feel comfortable being with you. You don't know what kind of kid you're gonna end up getting from the foster program, if they have some really bad problems or addictions or mental health issues, if they're behind on school, which is very likely for children who are bouncing from household to household. It's rough. So it requires a lot of patience and a lot of understanding, and not everybody can do that. So it's a question. It's definitely a question. You just fought your girlfriend over what? No, you're right, Bern. It is a gamble, and a lot of things in life are a gamble. And you go into being a foster parent, whether it's for an animal or a child, a human child, with the intent to try and improve their living situation and give them a stable home where they can grow and be happy. What did you fight your girlfriend about? You literally were, yesterday you were here and you were like, my girlfriend's the best, she made me lunch. And now you're fighting your girlfriend? What happened? Alright, we are very light on speed. We were talking and she said that my hairline was receding! Oh no! Oh, like, legit fought? Not like fought argument? You exchanged fists with your girlfriend? What? What am I reading right now? That's not allowed. What is physically fighting? Like, what kind of relationship is that? Or you mean like play fighting? We always fight doesn't sound like a very confidence-boosting statement there. Oh, you just got a cut. Wow, that's a good training. And we're at Wit 4 before first summer. Awesome. No, but one time she tried to life me up, but she failed. What does that even mean? What does lifing you up even mean? What is this slang you need to explain to the old person? Lift. Okay, I was gonna say. Okay. Y'all coming in here with these misspelled words, and I'm just like, am I so old that I don't know what these terms mean anymore? Before you came in here, Bert, pieces like Wilson person. You're such a Wilson person. I'm like, what's a Wilson person? I meant wholesome person, but I was so confused. Exactly! What the fuck is a Wilson's person? That's why I thought it might have been like some kind of slang or a new term that I didn't know, and I got real confused. Exactly, that's what I thought it was a TikTok thing too. Maybe I'm just like not up on the up of what these TikTok terms are. Alright, we failed a training. That's pretty miserable. Is there any skills that we can grab? Because she clearly does not have the panache to get through this. Let's just grab Speed Star right now. She's got too much stamina. Oh, I don't have TikTok either, but even if I did have TikTok, I'm sure my... TikTok, my algorithm would probably not even tell me about all the newfangled things that these kids are coming up with these days. I mean, heck, I was so behind on the whole 6-7, not 6-9. 6-9 is a completely different thing. The whole 6-7 stuff. I'm too old. I'm way too old for this. If you don't know what 6-9 is, I'm not telling you. That's not my job. That's above my pay grade. No, not Takashi69. Which I'm surprised I even know who that is. At least with 21 or 69, there's context. Fair enough. That is true. Alright, we are light on speed here. But our girls just got online, so hopefully we can have a speed summer. I know what 9 plus 10 is, and it's not 21. I think my favorite meme is the peanut butter one. Do you guys know that one? We got Mile S. Oh my god. Okay, we can't abandon this run now. We have to see it through. We have to see it through. Oh my god, why are there so many empowering megaphones in this shop? No, not the peanut butter and jelly song meme. Vine is a relic, none of us know the peanut butter. Okay, so there's like I think it's like a small black Caribbean child or something like that. I don't remember. He couldn't be more than like 5 or 6. And I would assume his dad or his uncle is like, "What's this spell?" And he goes, P-E-A-B-U-T. And he's like, "What's that say?" No, he was spelling something and it was not peanut butter, but he answers with peanut butter. I gotta look up the meme. It was Nutella. I'm pretty sure he was trying to spell Nutella. Yeah, okay. Here, I'll play it for you. Let me mute Umamusume. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna switch to my other screen here so I can pull this over. And it's this one.
N-U-T-E-L-L-A.
What's the word?
Peanut butter.
That's one of my favorites. Peanut butter! How old is the video? Extremely. I'm old. I don't know if you know this, Pizza. Your girl is old. I was too slow. You're probably right. It is early April. We have to race. We got good inheritance. We got okay inheritance. She still has too much stamina. But we did hit that Mile S, so we have to stick it out. Vesper's anti-status? Probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys wanted to qualify me as that. The giant utensils? I don't think I remember this. Listen, I'm so old that I still find the Badgers song funny and the Let's Throw a Fork in the Garbage disposal funny. Which I don't even think you guys know what those memes are. Do it again. You were so close, Rice. The giant spoon. Are you talking about the stick figure meme that where he's like, "My spoon is too big. My spoon is too big." Oh no. Are we sharing silly stuff now? Wait, do you even know that freaking meme? Oh my god. What are you sending me?
Oh,
What are you sending me?
Hold on, brother, hold on! Hold, brother, hold! What the hell?
Air sport?
Oh my god, the way.
What is this?
Brother, it's sport, man. Who's that on the logo?
What the hell? Okay, no more memes. No more Wait! We just got skin outbreak. Fuck! We don't have a heal for that. We don't got no heals for that. Alright, back to Umamusume. No more memes. Do we have energy in the shop? There is no energy in the shop. Big sad. Do I even need grilled carrots? I think the only girl who's not at max right now is Agnes, which is fine. She's not very useful anyway. I can race through, but I will severely hurt her because I do not have heals. I think I'm gonna gamble for a well-rested. Damn it. Okay, fan letter counter. Friends got fake Jordans, but I wore the real versions of the dress. Oh, that's unfortunate. Thomas Sanders? No, I don't know who Thomas Sanders is. Who is Thomas Sanders? I can't tell if you're, like, legitimately asking me if I know these things, or if you're asking me if I know these things to make fun of me. It could be a little bit of both. Alright, Rice, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep up the good work. I should probably take the power bracer. Yeah, Agnes, we don't care if Marvelous Sunday is not at max. Speaking of your friend Chris, do you have any advice I can relay to him? What kind of advice are we looking for here? Are we looking for, like, general words of wisdom, or are we looking for some wisdom in regards to a specific thing? He's been struggling to get a girlfriend for 4 years. I'm telling him he takes shit too quickly, but he keeps shooting and missing. As in, like, he's too forward with the girls? He's objectively good looking. Why rush? Yeah, I agree. Why rush? So you're not that much older than him. Stop acting like a grandpa. I mean, the advice that yes, he talks to them for like 3 weeks and then boom, he asks them out or something like that. Pisa's 17, bro. He's not that much older than you. 71. Sometimes I wouldn't put it past you. You're somewhat of an old soul in a young body. You are definitely an old soul in a young body, for sure. Alright. So my best, I will use my power boy. My best advice to your friend who is trying to get a girlfriend that badly is legitimately stop trying. I am not even joking when I tell you that it's desperation is like a sixth sense. And this is whether you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. It's more predominant with guys because guys tend to be looking for relationships a lot more than girls in general. Relationships tend to come to girls easier than they do to guys. So I am saying this mostly geared towards guys, probably in a 66 to 33 ratio kind of thing, or a 70-30 ratio. When you're trying too hard, it comes off very, very much so like you're trying too hard, and it's a huge turnoff to girls. Huge turnoff. Girls don't... Like, it's one thing to... If a girl is showing interest and chase after her, that's one thing. But it's another thing entirely if you're just pursuing, and I'm not even joking to you, it's almost like a... Like... For lack of a better way to say it, it's like an odor on you, an aura on you, that people can see, people can sense. It's one of those sixth sense kind of things. And if you just kind of chill out and stop trying so hard, he will likely find more success. But I understand it's hard at your age, you guys are in the peak of your teen years, to get girls off your mind. It's just how hormones work, you know? That's how puberty is. But when you just, like, chill and just live your life and enjoy talking to people, you will find that people will be more drawn to you. You will find that people will be more interested in interacting with you. And at some point, because you're not pushing so hard to find another person, you'll find more success in actually getting that kind of attention. You're a minor, too deep in Minecraft? I mean, yeah. That can, Okay, here we go. Rich hand cream. Take the good luck charm. Stamina manual. Energy. Reset whistle. And that's all we need for now. Yeah? Yeah, that's all we need. Alright, let's get a good summary even though I don't have any speed bracers, which is actually tragic. I'm gonna have to use the reset whistle already. You know what? Hold on. Let's look at the trainings first. We are sorely lacking speed right now. Like, he thinks that girls like that and that he has to act like a chat or whatever. No, it's... No, he's trying to be nonchalant. Yeah, but trying to be nonchalant is not being nonchalant. Like, it sounds funny to say it that way, but that's legit what that comes off as. So, him trying to be nonchalant is not helping his case at all. In fact, it makes it seem way more obvious. I'm telling you, it's a sixth sense that humans have. People can smell the desperation, even when people try to play it off as not being desperate. It's just how it... Wow. Wow. I'm not even mad at these trainings. These are actually solid. Oh, and we just got NIMBY? Holy shit, we're cool. I'm so mad I don't have speed anklets like right now. But we can gripe about that later. Is that so? Listen, Pizza has a girlfriend, bro. And I'm like 99% sure Pizza wasn't even trying to get a girlfriend. Pizza just has that riz because why? He's not trying too hard. He was not actively pushing to find a girlfriend, and a girl was interested in him. And they hit it off. That's what I mean. Like, when you try too hard, people can smell it. Alright, we need to get her speed up. It's too low, so we're gonna take the speed training. Oh my god, what are these trainings right now? We are just getting good speed trainings and no freaking speed bracers. It's tragic. I would have had 600 speed by now if I had the speed bracers. Either way, amazing summer. Very happy with the results of that summer. So let's race. I think Pisa said he's like... Pisa, are you 6'1"? You're tall, right? (6'2", 6'3". You're even taller than I thought you were. I vaguely remember 6'3" being thrown around when you were talking with BB. You were definitely not 6'7", Burnt. There's no way you're 6'7". At 15. Because I remember a few months ago you were complaining about not being tall enough. I think BB is 6'4". Yeah. I hope Man is doing well, because he's entering the summer months and his job is outdoors, and... Whew. I do not envy people who have to work outside in the summer. In the dead of the heat. Definitely not my jam. Alright. We are doing pretty good on stats. We're gonna take one more race, and then we're gonna probably end up healing because, unfortunately, we haven't gotten any energy. Sixth place. What the hell, Race Shower? No, I'm actually gonna waste one on this. There we go. Wasn't lying about your age. I might be 50 years old. You don't talk like a 50-year-old man. Or, I guess, type like a 50-year-old man. Yeah, exactly. Pisa's got it. Telling you, you don't try hard. Now, there's a difference also, to be very clear and very, very direct about this. There is a difference between stop trying and don't talk to people. There's a very big difference. The difference being, stop trying means you should focus solely on trying to enjoy a social interaction and genuinely becoming friends with someone. And then see if the relationship is something that comes from it. Because you gotta remember, talking to someone for 3 weeks, just like a new friendship, a new relationship, you don't know anything about this person. You can be married to someone for 20 years and still not know anything about a person. So, not anything, but not know everything about a person. Let me be more clear about that. So, the goal shouldn't be to immediately get into a relationship. The goal should be to learn about someone. Alright, we just picked up 2 skills. We're gonna grab Nimby. And I think that should be okay. Gotta make it more believable if you're lying about being older. Yeah, definitely, I agree with that. How we looking? We're looking pretty good for the Kikukasho. Should I live in my girlfriend's walls? I know everything. I mean, that's weird. I'm not sure the context of that, but that's a little weird. It means Vespi didn't even know my age when I joined for the first few months. Exactly, like, I mean, it's not my obligation to know the age of all my viewers. It's only if you guys are comfortable with sharing that. I share my age because I'm not afraid to, you know, be exactly what I am. So, you know, but I don't know everything about all of you guys. So your friend should not be trying to immediately get into a relationship with every girl that he talks to. It's just a recipe for a disaster, in my opinion. And also, like, because you guys are in high school, if your friend goes and he tries to, like, rizz up some girl, and she rejects him, and then he goes and he tries to rizz up another girl, and that girl also rejects him, that's not something that's just gonna, like, go under the rug. Girls talk. Word will get around your school that there's a particular guy who is trying to rizz up every girl he sees. And then you kind of get branded as, you know, somebody who's desperate or somebody who is trying really hard to be in a relationship. And again, that becomes like an ick. Never ever say Riz again? Okay. Your girlfriend literally has you saved in her phone as the man in the walls? Oh my god. I was an adult, I've lesbian. I hurt your feelings when I said Riz? Why? I don't understand. It's not that bad. I'm not a mom yet. I can say things like that. I can be cool. I can hang out with the cool kids. You sound like my mother saying 6'9". I'm not that old yet. No, don't make fun of me. I can hang out with you. You don't know about birth though? Damn. You're still a minor. Alright, I need to pick up... I just got it, that one. We'll pick up one level and then see if we get a second hint for that. My neighbor's dogs just don't like anybody that walks by the house. They just go freaking ballistic. Stuck trying to get these diamonds. I mean... You'll be fine, Rice Shower. Your stats are good. Your stats are golden. I'll take the doggos. They are very cute doggos, but they are very loud. Do your parents not want you to have a pet, Pisa? Or won't let you have a pet? See, that's the problem. He's already known as that guy. That's so bad. Like I said, he needs to legit just chill. Legit just chill. Like, honestly, his best bet at getting a girlfriend is to legitimately never ever try to rizz up a girl or try to, like, ask her out. Just try to be her friend. Dead stop. Just try to be her friend. Like, I'm being so serious. He will find so much success if he only tries to be their friend and nothing more. Alright. So here's the issue. We have Skin Outbreak. We do not have a heal. There is no heal in the shop. And there's a lot of items that I want. So... we're going to continue racing, despite the fact that it's going to hurt her. We're going to do it anyway. I'm sorry, Rice Shower. I cannot help you. Problem is how expensive everything is now. Not gonna lie, Burnt, your friend is cooked and it's a skill issue. Tell that man to lock the fucking... No, he should legitimately just try to enjoy any kind of social outing and just be friends with these girls. Because you need to think about it from a girl's perspective. You need to think about it from a girl's perspective. Unless the girl is the same level of desperate as your friend, when you make an advance towards a girl, right from the get, their defense is always up. Always. Unless they are A, boy crazy and desperately looking for a boyfriend, or they 100% without a doubt find you attractive. Their defense is up. Always. It's just how it is. Especially if that girl is not with other female friends. That's just how girls work. So they're always gonna take the perception and the side of being on the defensive. So when you come in as a guy and you come in hot, that defense immediately is gonna bounce whatever he says off as, I don't like this. And this is a turn off, and I need to retreat further from this person. So, if he literally just goes in and tries to be their friend with no strings attached, that defensiveness goes down. They realize, okay, he just wants to have a conversation. And then they become more open to talking to you, and then a few weeks to a couple months later, they feel comfortable around you. And maybe they start developing feelings for you. That's how that works. That's how girls work. I want the wit. Hey Kazoo, welcome! Alright, we're not gonna grab the gut scroll because I want to secure this next turn with this. And I don't really care about guts, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Hey, Solar! How's it going? We're doing pretty good over here. Ah, guts. We don't care about guts. You know, Blow My Gale song hit different when you used Tamamo, lead singer. Hishiyama's a second lead singer, and Brian Rudolph is second, third lead singer. I've actually never messed around with the concert program. I really should. Just got Taiki today? I'm working towards my Taiki, and I want her so bad. I have Taiki on this account. I don't have her on my main. Shit. We did not get any heals, so we are in deep doo-doo. Back? You're back, but I don't know if Burnt's back. Is Burnt back? I should try that concert combination. I will think about trying that. Alright. Now, the question is here. Stream's gonna end when I complete the event. Which is not looking very good here. Yeah. Okay, you back, Burnt? I didn't read any of your messages. I was waiting for you to come back. He's been cooked. It's 4 years. I told you it's been 4 years. He came close once, and one time they both liked each other, but he fumbled, bricked that shit off the backboard, actually. That shit didn't even hit the backboard. Oof. What did he do to fumble that? What did he do to fumble that, Bert? Like, how did he fumble that so hard? Alright, I can either race here, hurt her more, or take a gamble and heal. Is it alright? Question 1. What's in the shop and can I afford to buy it? I cannot afford to buy what's in the shop, but it'll only take 1 race to get there, so we're gonna try and rest. Yes! That's exactly what I needed. A well-rested. Heck yes! He was just being unnatural, trying hard to be cool, and I guess she just started to not be interested in him anymore. That's an oof. Unfortunately, that's an oof. Currently doing Taiki Run, got a 56 raw stat wit check. What? That's awesome. Wait, raw as in like no megaphone, no ankle bracelet? That's crazy. Your Golshi and Manhattan Cafe just got into SS. Damn, Kazoo. I am SS Plus, actually. I am not there yet. I only have 1 SS Plus, Uma. No megaphone. Wit doesn't... Oh, right! Wit doesn't have bracelets. You are right. What, like, training facility level was it? Does... Akgentas. Does raw stat mean the sum or only wit? It means this... I think he's saying that it's 3. Okay, yeah. It was 3 girls on it. That totally makes sense. We're gonna take the firm conditions. Hello, Luna! Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's sweep the shop of what we need. We'll take another race. Here's to hoping we have another really good summer, because the first summer was really good, but we didn't have any ankle bracelets, which sucks. Meh, don't worry about the rank. My highest Uma now is Tamamo, that's almost reaching UG. I have not hit UG yet. My brother has hit UG, I think, 3 times. But I think 2 of them are Guts build UGs, so I don't count those, because Guts is, like, the easiest to get a UG with. And to be honest, they're not very good racers, because I've been using them as practice partners, and they haven't been doing too hot. I don't need that. We're gonna take that. And since we have so many of these, we're going to use one. And we're going to take this wit training. 4 in total, 3 rainbows. 53 in wit, 16 in speed, with the 55% metal, 78 wit, total of 22 speed. Nice! That's a great training. Was that like an off day? Not on a summer day? That's even better if it was. Energy or speed power. Let's take the stats here. 'Tis early March. Those are not bad trainings, but I think we're just gonna race. Four speed, 2 wit. That's your debt? 4 speed? Why? How are you running 4 speed and not bleeding so much speed? If I did that, I'd be bleeding so much speed. Off day, 3 turns before summer. Damn. Very nice, very nice. I'm hoping to hit some good trainings. Our stat lines are okay right now. But I really, really wish I had at least 1 speed bracer. Because my first summer, I had 3 speed trainings and 1 wit training, and they were all like solid speed trainings. And if I had even 1 speed bracer, my stats would be insane right now. But I do not. Have a lot of cleats, let's use them. Yeah, we really need more speed on her right now. We're very low. I have a feeling that this run is gonna be very mid, which is gonna suck because I managed to get the mile S on this run, and I don't think she's gonna hit where I need her to hit, which sucks. Also, I make my Tamama Cross Classic Triple Crown winner and also Senior Triple Crown winner. Yeah, I think you should be doing that in Mant. Current stat before training is 8. 376 stam. Yeah, you got really nice stat lines there. You're doing better than me. My stat lines are definitely a lot lower than that. Alright, we want the reset whistle. We want the speed bracer. We are now sitting on 4 speed bracers, which is really good. I think I'm gonna just grab all of that and just call it a day. I don't need any motivating megaphones since I have 5 empowered megaphones. You know what? I'm gonna buy one of the motivating megaphones and I'm gonna use it right now. Try to juice out this speed training that we're about to take right now. So I'm gonna use the Royal Kale Juice, Empowering Megaphone, and a Speed Wank Inklet. Let's just use the cupcake too. You're back, Tiger Lady who likes horses? Yes, I do indeed like horses. Okay. We are looking pretty good going into the Tenno show. How are we looking here? We are pretty solid. She has plenty of stamina. We're gonna pick up Budding Blossom. And what else can we grab here? Let's get Pace Chaser Straights. And level 1 of Glittering Star. Let's pop Artisan Cleat. And let's race. Good night, Bert! Sleep well. Study hard. Good luck on your tests. I believe. I'm expecting good results. I know you can do it. How was work? Work was really chill today. I worked from home. Which means I didn't really do much. Because I didn't have much to do, if I'm being honest. Oh, he's made a last minute request for Good night, Bert. There you go. Yeah, I mean, so I helped my boss get out a proposal, and then I didn't have anything really else to do for the day, so just kind of chilled. Like, there were small things I could have done, but nothing crazy. You had to leave your mark. Well, you did it. You left your mark. So, yeah, I just kind of chilled. Do we have another Cleat Hammer? We do! So let's throw that at that. Let's see if we can catch up to Solar on our stat gains here before we hit summer training. We have 3 more turns. Alright. Things are looking pretty good here. Let's see if we can get a good training. I don't need anything else that's in this shop, so I'm just gonna grab this, keep my Empowering Megaphones capped out. It is late May. I don't need to take a race here. What do I want to do here? I think I'm gonna pop another empowering megaphone and just take that wit training. I have so many megaphones. Hello, Fami 2.0. Ever wonder why I don't trust stairs? They always up to something. Somali Rudolph. That is such a Somali Rudolph joke. No! That one hurts! No! My favorite song from Umamusume is Blow My Gale. Next Frontier, Hello Polaris. I don't know them by name, so I'm gonna have to go into the concert thing tomorrow and, or later and see what those songs are. I'm so bad with song names, if I'm being so for real. Right, what do we want here? I'm gonna grab Shifting Gears, and we're gonna grab Mile Corners 1. We will get Miles Corner 2 later. I think that's all we're gonna grab for now. We can grab Firm Conditions, honestly. Do I have Cleat Hammer? I do have Cleat Hammer that I can use. I can use one. How were the Workuma runs? I only did one run during the workday, and it was pretty solid. It was actually a pretty solid run. Considering it wasn't a run to make a CM ace, Champions Meet ace, it was just a run that I was, like, trying to see if I could do a good run on. It came out pretty good. I ran Fantasy Grass Wonder, who is notorious for being one of the weaker Umas in the game in her fantasy form, because her fantasy form doesn't have speed skills, which makes her very weak early in the run. Unless you buy speed skills. So, I managed to get some speed skills really early on her, which kind of insulated the run a bit from destruction, and it actually turned out to be a pretty solid run in the end. Yeah, let's run another race, and let's use another Cleat Hammer. I'm at my fridge, I'm always knocking on the door. Why? They could be salad dressing. What? That's terrible! Oh no, not all these terrible Simbali Roof jokes. Simbali Rudolph jokes. God. Okay. How did we compare? You did so well in speed that you capped during summer? Oh no! Capping so early is bad. But I guess if it gets you the power mods, then it's also good. Not during summer. Okay, okay. Then that's better. Not during summer is better. Alright, what am I sitting on here? I am sitting on a good amount of stuff. There's a cupcake I don't need yet. So we're gonna hold here. We might buy that empowering. Before early December? Damn! That means you're gonna be bleeding out over 100 speed by the end of the of your run. So, let's see. Comparing to the stats that you said, it's 862 speed. I have 812 speed. I have 570 stamina, which is a lot for a miler. 747 power. I'm at 756. I'm a little higher than you are. Your guts is higher than mine, and your wit is higher than mine. So I didn't do too bad, though. I think I did pretty good. Pretty well. So let's pop the empowering megaphone and see where we end up here. Oh my god, that is a juicy wit training. I'm gonna insulate that by popping a Vita. Hello, Bunny! Thank you for the raid! Luna, thank you for the raid! with your 3 folks. Welcome, welcome everybody from Luna's stream. This is such a good training. Yes.
一緒に頑張ろう。アップ
Oh, this is painful. No, no, no. We're gonna use another reset whistle. Oh my god, come on. Don't do this to me. You're doing so well.
アップはもう済ませてきたの。
Okay, alright. We got a rainbow. I see a rainbow. It's another wit training. We'll take it.
一緒に頑張ろう。
Alright, alright. On a speed! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Empowering microphone, speed, weight, anklet.
から始めても
And I'm gonna pick up... Do I need to buy the other empowering megaphone that is in the shop? I'm gonna grab it. Because I can. If I grab that, will I miss everything else in the shop? I don't need it. So I'm not gonna buy it. Because I'd rather have the other stuff that's in the shop. Like the cupcake and the energy.
ありがとう。ナイス。
Alright, we have our empowering megaphone and we have our speed anklet. So that's a 65 speed training. Very juicy.
ナイス。
And another speed training.
ちょっとだけ疲れてるのかな。
Do I need 2? I probably only need 1, yeah? Only need 1.
ナイス。
So this speed training is a lot weaker, but it's still pretty good. I think we're gonna be able to cap out on speed. Vest, did I tell you the good news? No, you did not tell me the good news. What's your good news?
丈夫だから。
Let's jump into a mile race here. This might actually be a really good run. I don't know if it's gonna be an ace-worthy run, but it might be a good one. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, I'm hoping for good trainings in the finals. We need more whistles just as insurance.
本日は何を貢献しますか？
Alright, I have 2 speed weight anklets. At the end of the year, I can apply for top surgery with the public health system and voice surgery I can do with my health insurance. Voice surgery? What do they do for voice surgery? I think I'm gonna grab this instead.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくれ。ナイス。大丈夫だ。
Play Umamusume. Yes, King, we are playing Umamusume.
から
Welcome,
大
welcome.
丈夫だよ。
Ah, what is that training?
ちょっとだ
Of course I'm gonna take that training.
けのかな。
I'm just gonna good luck charm it. From what I remember, they damaged the vocal cords to change the pitch. I haven't heard of that. But do you really want to do those surgeries so soon? Can you afford to do them? Your health insurance covers them? That's crazy. Because those cannot be cheap.
お疲れ様です、トレーナーさん。
Yes, I want to take this training.
大丈夫だから。疲れてなんかないから。大丈夫だよ。
Here's the stats after the finals. Oh yeah, let me see what you got. I want to use GIFs in chat. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing that exists on Twitch, does it?
ちょっとだけ。
You want animated emotes, is that what you're telling me? 1200 speed, 557 stamina, 957 power, 756 guts. 756 guts, that's pretty high. How did your guts get so high? Wait, you didn't spend any of your skill points at all during the run? You're a bold player. I tend to buy during the run because I am afraid of losing. It's around 5k to 10k USD, but the kick is my deductible can only reach max of 600 USD per year. After that, I don't pay anything. Damn! But I'm surprised your health insurance even covers it at all, because most health insurance companies around here don't. You love to brute force your runs? You're crazy. How many races did you win out of your run? If you brute forced that. Oh, they have to cover for trans people? Interesting. So what are you gonna do with your family, though? Are you gonna be moved out before that? You're leaving in January. I hope that you can actually do that, because I know you've been trying to get out for a while. But I'm worried that... Are your family gonna stop talking to you? I know your sister won't, but what about your parents? Alright, we're gonna race. Hey Nom! How was the Universal today? Or did you go somewhere else today? Your blood sister. Didn't your aren't you still on good terms with your blood sister? I know your other sister, the friend's sister. Yeah, so I know your blood sister's gonna be fine with your choice, but what about your parents? You discovered something. What did you discover? Alright, we're in late November. Let's take that Japan Cup. Nice. Oh, I'm so hoping that the finals trainings are good because this run is so good right now. My parents will probably lose their marbles. Oh no. 42 races, but how many did you win? Oh, wow. You won all of the races brute forcing. Good job, Solar. Holy moly. But there's something that you need to do. I mean, yeah. I want you to be happy too, so if this is what it takes for you to be happy, then more power to you. I just hope that... I hope that it doesn't result in a total loss of your relationship with them, and that they will eventually come around to it, whether they approve or disapprove. No clocks needed? You're a lucky bastard. I'll just say that. I've not been able to pull something like that off. Okay. I'm gonna pop 2. And I'm gonna take the training. And then I should get healed. We didn't get any debuff, yeah? No debuff. I'm gonna use the cupcake. I know it's bad form to do it, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna take the training. What did Nom discover? Nom just disappeared. The bait and switch. Alright, last race before finals. And then we hope and pray for good finals trainings. Oh my god, please, please, please. This run is just looking so good. Okay. Where are we at? In the shop, we have Good Luck Charm, Speed Scroll, or Stamina Scroll, Artisan Hammer, 2 manuals. I guess we'll just grab the glow sticks. Unfortunately, there was no Masterwork Hammer, and we took the gamble on that, but that's okay. Alright, first training is a power training. We do not have rerolls, so we kind of either just take them at face, or we don't get anything. So we're gonna take this at face, and hope for better trainings on the next 2 turns. We have capped out on speed, just based on the general rule of thumb for speed here. We're already at... We need 66 more speed, which we should be able to get with the 3 races plus the bonus 10 at the end. This should give 19? It gave 20, okay. Oh my god, that wit training though. That wit training though! Hell yeah! The power training isn't bad either, but the wit training is where it's at. We're now gonna start bleeding out speed. Do you know about the Eden situation? Yes, the Eden Guild. Yeah, I heard about them. Freaking scumbags, honestly. Shamelessly promoting their GitHub link to the botting program. Though I heard that Uma is not really banning a lot of them, which is kind of wild. But that's what I heard. I don't know if that's actually changed or not. Yeah, I think Nam left. Well, we have to remember, Pisa, that Nam is with family right now and or friends, and they're on a trip, so she could very easily get pulled away to dinner or for snacks or for games or whatever at any given point. They are banning them? Good. They deserve to be banned. Screw those guys. Such freaking blatant cheating is disgusting. Okay, I am going to use this on Wit. It ended up being a rainbowless training, but I will be just shy of perfect Wit, which is sad. It's sad, but it is what it is. I think it's better than if I were to do it on Power. A previous member of Eden that got kicked exposed the whole entire group. I mean, good. They're a bunch of freaking cheaters, and they make the game unfun when they do shit like that. Don't they have, like, more than one Eden guild, too? So, like, they're taking up team slots, club slots, from people that are actually legit players. I think there's like 4 or 5 Eden clubs, aren't there? There's gonna be a huge shift in the club roster. I also saw that Uma.moe is also now flagging accounts that have suspicious activity. So people can choose whether or not to borrow their parents or not. We are just shy on full wit. I know we are. We're literally 2 points short. Ah! 2 points short! This turned out to be an insanely good run. What do you think, Solar? We got the Mile S too. I know, Eden has been the top club for way too long. So it'll be nice to see someone else get props for actually being a good club. What else do we want here? We have a good chunk of points to spend here. We want to get pace corners 2. We want to grab mile corners 2. Hey, Nash! I know! 2 points short is diabolical. It does suck. I'm really sad. But overall, I'm really happy with this run, considering I also got the Mile S. Because in the beginning of the run, she had like 200 speed by the time I got to Christmas in junior year, and I'm like, she's got 222 speed and over 320 something stamina. I'm like, this is gonna be such a bad run because I'm not gonna get the speed I need. And she managed to hit 3 good speed trainings during Summer 1. I didn't have any anklets, but they were solid, and it got her back on track. Oh yeah, by the way, guess what you got? What you get? Did you get a UG? What else do we want here? We want... maybe? No. No, no. No, no, no. Yes? Sure. Yes. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. I think I like that spread. Smart Falcon Completionist. What's that? Did you unlock all of her epithets? Is that what they're called? Epithets? Something like that. Please be an SS+? SS+? Just an SS! Damn it! Ooh, and she's a stam too, girly! With a lot of really good pacer skill sparks. Holy moly, look at this! Prepared to pass pace chaser straightaways, pace corners, pace savvy head on, and glitter star? Oh my god. Solid frickin' parent here. Not a perfect parent, but a solid parent. Oh my god. Go to your titles. Yeah, give me my carrots. I mean, I think this rice is effectively an ace for this CM. Cause she's one of the few Mile S girls that I actually have. Alright, you wanna go to titles? I haven't been in here for a while. Wait, what filters do I have on? Wait, when you say Smart Falcon Completionist, you mean you've gotten, like, her... No, that's biggest fan. Obtain all G1, G3 trophies with Taiki Shell. You went through the gambit with her? Like, long trophies too? That's crazy. How did you do that? Because it's hard enough to get her to be a turf A to begin with. She's not a long runner. So you probably had to gamble on that, right? With like turf B and long B? Turf and long parented. Turf B, long C. My god, that is a gamba. You got- yeah, we figured you got caught up now. We were so confused. Actually, I should probably change my title because it's freaking vodka fan. This one. No. Sure. Current title is Taurus Platinum. I have no platinums on this account. It took me longer than I should have realized I have 6 different personas. That's a lot of personas. Aren't you supposed to have one? Aren't you only supposed to have one? Then again, I don't know how the furry community works, but I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to have one. Alright, so here's my dilemma. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish all of these event missions. Unless I cheat. Because it says career playthroughs. So I could speedrun URA and get 2 more career runs in. Wait, can't you buy an can't you roll for an RE1 right now? Nash? She's out right now, isn't she? Or does she come out tomorrow? Oh no, she's not out. She comes out tomorrow, I guess. Hello, Abo! Welcome, welcome. Or if you've been lurking, welcome to the chat. Doing them in URA, right, Solar? I think I'm just gonna run a couple URA runs, because those I can do in less than a half hour. And it's already 9:30. I can't stay up forever. Go through check, please, and just don't race. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're just gonna run through URA, and... yeah. Just gonna run through URA. They'll be wasted runs, but it's better than no run. Friday should be the day of the long stream. I don't know what's gonna be on Friday, but I'm hoping. I don't think my dad's coming up this weekend, so I should be able to. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, Pizza, but I've been streaming quite a lot more than usual. Yes, Nam, we acknowledge that you are a furry. Would you like to share your fursona in the Discord? You are welcome to do so. Do you actually have one? I've been carrying I know, Flame has been slacking. I'm not pregnant, Nam. Calm down. We've been over this. Alright, we're just gonna do a fun run and just do Karen-chan because I don't get to play her and I want to actually play her. I just want to play Current-chan, man. Can Current-chan even be a frontrunner? Passing another... No, she needs to pass other people, so she's got to be a pacer. I don't have any potentials in her? I don't have enough money. Guess we're not bothering. Alright. Who can we give you as a secondary parent here? I need someone that's gonna give her Mile. You do not have affinity with anybody, girl. What's her training affinities? Speed and power? You don't know if you'll show your persona? Why? Why not? Why would you do this? Oh wait, that's actually really good for her. Kishi Amazon? This is a URA run, so I just need to kind of all in this shit, right? I don't even know. I don't even remember how to run a URA deck. Oh, what am I doing? No. We want to borrow this, right? Because we want this skill. Then we can use that. God, it's been so long since I played URA. Yeah, this works. We'll go with this. I can show you, I just don't know if I'm okay with showing the server. Okay. I was flaming Flame earlier today because he has a UG air group, and I borrowed her as a practice partner, and my ex Ogre and my air group, who's just an SS air group, kicked his air group's ass. It was funny. I enjoyed it. It made me laugh. Oh my god, I forget that this game mode now plays way differently. I probably didn't need 3 speed cards, but we're just gonna speed run this. Show me, Nam! I want to see! I will in a bit, okay. Wow. Ah. It's okay, it's okay. We don't care. This is just a speed run. Practice perfect, hell yeah. You have returned. Welcome back from ad jail. Or wherever you were. Go, Curran-chan, go! You have returned from ads. I am out of water. I need water, but I don't want to go get water. Drink. I can't drink water without water! You're gonna make me go get water! Damn it! Pizza, you're playing dirty! Ugh. I'll be right back. She always looks at me crazy when I don't let her into the room. She's like, "What the fuck?" No, I'm not gonna ask my husband to go get me water. He's gonna give me a face if I do that. I'm an adult. I can go get water. Oh, nice. Let's get Charming. Yeah, but here's the thing. He's also playing games and hanging out with his friends in Discord, so I would just be messing with him if I did that. It only takes 2 seconds for me to go get water. See, the great thing about being in New York State is we actually have, like, really solid municipal water. So, I don't feel bad drinking water from the sink. You can't do that in every state. I know that much. So I don't have to go all the way downstairs to get water. I can just get water from my bathroom sink. Let's take this race. And that race. Alright. Do I want her to take a speed training? Or a wit training? I'm gonna take the speed training because I want to get the girls closer to their breakpoints. You're a speedrun, exactly! Do I find it safe? No, I do not. New York water is very safe to drink from the sink. I cannot say that about Florida water. Florida water be nasty sometimes. Depends where you are in Florida. But I remember my grandma when we were like... She used to have a house in Hollandale Beach, which is like right between Fort Lauderdale and Miami. It's like right smack dab in between. And she would always be like, don't drink the water from the sink. And we would always be like, but why? And she would like, don't drink the water from the sink. And we would just be like, but why, Grandma? And she would always make sure that either the fridge filter water was good, like the filter was fresh, or that we had fresh bottled water somewhere, but she's like, don't drink the water from the sink. Which is weird, because like, I did actually drink from the sink a couple times, and it was never nearly as bad as she made it out to be. Did you really fail that training? Girl. Girl. Come on now. Yeah, Florida's drinking water is, it's definitely questionable. It depends where in Florida you are. It also doesn't taste very good. Like, New York water tastes good. There are some areas in New York where water tastes a little too chlorinated, because they do chlorinate the water to like, sanitize it. But for the most part, I would say it's pretty solid. It's a weird thing to be commenting on whether or not water tastes good. God, it feels so weird speed running this shit. She does not have enough stamina. She's doing fine. Water is delicious. Good water is delicious. Can you... Alright, I have to ask the real question. Pizza, can you taste the difference in water? And this is not meant to be like a facetious question. I'm being so serious. Because some people say they can't taste the differences in water. I pretty much, like, I would say... If I had to guess... 85% of what I drink is just straight plain water. The other 15% of the time is probably like 5% tea, 5% juice, and like 5% iced tea. / lemonade. Because it's usually got an iced tea lemonade mix. So like, I can tell the difference between good water and doo-doo water, and... Exactly, some water has a weird metallic taste, and it's yucky, and I don't like it. But then there's some water, depending on where you are, and it's actually sweet. Like, it has a very slight sweet undertone to it. I like that kind of water. That's New York water. New York has a slight sweet undertone to it. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm being so for real. Water that has metallic taste to it has too much iron in it. Now I want to taste your water? Yeah, New York water has... New York tap water has a slight sweetness to it. And I'm not saying, like, sweet, like strawberry sweet. I mean, like, sweet, like... Almost like a banana sweet. But not strong. But that level of mild sweetness. Good training? Yeah, good training. And this is such a weird conversation. Musing about flavors of water. You don't think your state... It says if you live in the Denver area, Colorado Springs, and Aurora, it is good tasting and safe tap water. It's such a weird thing because, like, you don't think of being able to drink your tap water as a flex, almost. Not even a flex, as in like it's a privilege to be able to drink tap water. Because there's a lot of areas in the world where you can't do that. And you don't think about it as a New Yorker. Because, like, I know you can't do that in Mexico. Yes, a lot of things are privileged. You are correct. You are correct. And it's funny because, like, people are like, what's so great about New York water? Well, if you ever come up here, taste the water. You'll find out why. Why we like our water so much. And then two, if you want to know why pizza and bagels are so yummy in New York City and the New York area, is because our water is just completely different from water in other states. It's so well treated over here. I'm telling you, if you ever come to New York for a bagel, come to New York, try a bagel. It is worlds different than bagels anywhere else. Where can I taste New York tap water? I mean, anywhere in New York. I don't think businesses will let me. You will. I mean, if you go to any restaurant in New York State, they're obligated to give you water. And it most likely will be tap. Because tap is perfectly acceptable around here. I'm gonna gamble on this. We hit it! Yeah, unless you ask for, like, sparkling water or bottled water, they will give you tap water. That's just, like, the standard in New York State. If I have enough money to visit the state, then I hope to have some for a restaurant. I would also hope that you have enough for a restaurant tap water. But yeah, come to New York State, get pizza, get bagels. Specifically if you're in the New York City area, because most people come here only to go to New York City. But I'm telling you, the pizza and the bagels just taste different. I can't explain it to you what it is. There's just something about the bagels that are just way better than any other bagels that I get in any other state. I mean, I've had bagels in California, I've had bagels in Florida. It's just completely different. I don't know how to explain it. At IDK, I don't like traffic. Well, if you're going to New York City, you're not gonna experience car traffic because you're not gonna be driving. Car traffic is for, like, if you're actually driving in New York City. Otherwise, it's a lot of walking. How about the New York street meat, as Charlie Barkley loved to call it, since he's a big fan of it himself? What is street meat? I have not heard of this. I have not heard of street meat. Please enlighten me. I don't know if I want to know. I feel like I'm gonna hate myself for finding out what it actually means. Then you'd well, yeah. Well, you don't have to take a cab back to the airport. You can take the there's a subway car that goes to the airport. A subway car? No. LAR train that goes to the airport. You don't always have to take a cab. You can take a cab if you want to. I'm just like, I'm just going. I'm autopiloting this. I'm not even actually picking races. I should be taking more races, but I'm not. Basically food from the halal trucks all the way. Dude! New York City halal food is so good. It's gotten so expensive, though. When I used to work in Financial District, which is, it's called FIDI for short, which is the bottom of Manhattan Island, there was this one halal food truck that was run by 3 brothers, and I kid you not, some of the best halal food I've ever had. The naan was perfect. Perfect, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. An insane quantity of food. They gave so much food. And it was so cheap. It was like, if you just wanted one meat, it was $6. If you wanted 2 meats, so I always got the combo, which was lamb and chicken, it was $7. And then if you wanted a drink, it was another $1. So I was usually paying $8 for lunch. And it was so much food that most of the time I would end up taking it home or eating it the next day. Like the other half the next day. And it's so good. I don't know what to tell you, man. Halal food is the shit in the city. If you know what food trucks to go to, don't go to like the ones that are in the actual like fancy trucks. It's never the fancy trucks that are the good ones. Then there was, oh my god, there was also an Indian food truck a couple blocks away from the place that I worked. And for, I think it was like $8 at the time, you could get an absolute fire, amazing, absolutely delicious biryani. So good. Like, insanely good. And again, it was enough food to feed you for 2 whole meals. So yeah, we're doing some speed runs just to finish the event so that I can get the last 500 carrots. Welcome, Diaman. But yeah. Those are the things that I do miss about New York City, is the food trucks. Because there were some amazing food trucks. And amazing pizza shops. Like, there was this one pizza shop that if I was feeling bougie, I would go spend, I think it was like $12 for a personal pizza. Mind you, this was pre-pandemic, so the prices have probably gone way up from now. But, oh my god, the place that had the Neapolitan personal pizzas, those pizzas were so good. Crazy pizzas. And then there was an empanada place that was across the street from my office. Also fire food. Man, do I miss that food. Food was good. Where I live now, the food is okay. It's definitely not at the same caliber as New York City food. But it's passable. It's passable. We make do. We make do. That's what, whenever my husband and I go down to Long Island to see our family, we always go to get 2 kinds of food. We always get halal food, because the halal food down there is way better than the halal food up here. And 2, we always get, like, OG Chinatown, Flushing, Queens dim sum. So damn good. Oh my god, Cat's Deli's is so expensive. I've only ever heard stories of it, but I know it's expensive. But I mean, it's a popular deli for a reason. They got good food. Alright, we're gonna rest here because we don't have any good trainings. Give me the stats, because she's gonna hit the thing. Fuck! Alright, we'll take the witch reading. You're supposed to gatekeep the good food trucks? No! I don't live there anymore, so why would I gatekeep them? It'd be one thing if I still lived there, then yeah, I would gatekeep them, but I don't live there anymore, man. And plus, there's no gatekeeping those trucks because those two trucks that I was talking about always had lines. Because people knew where the good food was. Oh my god, hell yeah. Yeah, people in the area where those food trucks were, they knew where the good food trucks were. There was no avoiding them. People just knew. The word of mouth got around really fast. There used to be a place that I used to go when I was feeling like a fat ass. There was this one Chinese buffet place that was like serve yourself and go, and it was by the weight. So if you went during peak lunch hour, which was 11:30 to I think it was 11:30 to 1:30. If you went to between 11:30 and 1:30, you got charged one price. But if you went from 1:30 to like 2:15 is when they closed, so it was a very small window. If you went during that time, you would get the food for like half the price. Because they're trying to clean everything out so they don't have to throw things away. And there were some, basically what was out that was left was what was out. They weren't replacing anything after 1:30. So you try to time it and get there around like 1:45, so there's still a lot of food there, but you have enough time to lock in your discounted meal. But I used to go and I would get the discounted price, which was like, I think it was like $7 a pound. And then if you got it at the discount price, it was like $4 a pound during that 45-minute window. And I would go and I would put like 2 pounds of food in the container, and I would pay like $8 for so much food, and I would just freaking eat an insane amount of Chinese buffet food. It was so good. It was the best. I was a fat ass. Not physically a fat ass, but I ate like a fat ass when I was in the city. Vesp, you're a twin? I am not a twin. I don't know if I'd be able to handle having a twin. Oh, we are twinning. Listen, man, you're like twice my size. At 6'3", you're nearly a foot taller than me. I'm gonna just grab all of these. I don't care if I'm overpaying. You should be able to eat more food than me at that size. But, not gonna... did I ever tell you guys about the one time my parents took me to a restaurant and I ate an absurd amount of pasta and I, like, flabbergasted the waiter? Yeah, I love food. Food is the best. So we went to an Italian restaurant, and I was 11 years old at the time, and my parents knew I could eat pasta. That was it. She can eat pasta. She loves pasta. Doesn't matter. And they gave me the menu. The waiter gave me the menu, and he's like, so here's our kids' menu. And my mom's like, no, no, no. She doesn't want the kids' menu. And he's like, well, our portions are kind of big. And she's like, no, no, no. Don't worry about it. And this guy's like, are you sure you want to give this little kid, little girl, a full adult portion? And she's like, don't worry about it. So he gives you the menu. And I ask for the linguine with the red clam sauce. And it is a big-ass portion. It's a lot of food for an adult. And I'm this... I don't know. I was 11 years old. I couldn't have been more than, like 4'6". Wasn't that tall. Maybe even shorter than that. Might have weighed at most 60 pounds at the time. And I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit. Damn, we failed. And I ate the whole thing. I ate the entire thing. All of it. And the guy looks at me. And he's like, surely someone in your family helped you eat that. Because I cleaned the plate. There was not a single piece of pasta on the plate. All of the clams gone. And he's just like, how did you do that? And everyone on my table, my family's table, were like, yeah, no, we didn't help her. She ate all of that by herself. We told you, we weren't joking when we said she could eat it all by herself. And, sorry, I completely skipped a part. When they brought the plate originally, he's like, if you eat that whole thing, I'll comp your meal. Because he just didn't believe that I would eat it. I ate the whole thing by myself. He didn't believe it, but he gave us free dessert. He gave us 2 free slices of cake. It was great. I was the champion. I was full, don't get me wrong. I was full. But if you put pasta in front of me, even now, if you put pasta in front of me, it's gone. I assure you, it will be gone. I am a pasta monster. I didn't get I mean, when you think about it, like, I didn't get a free meal, but 2 slices of cake at a restaurant, you're not getting a slice of cake for less than $6. $8 is like the usual range for a slice of cake at a restaurant. So I essentially did get a free meal. Because he gave us free dessert, which we were gonna order anyway. So, it worked out in the end. Yep, I am a pasta monster. My husband is often, flabbergasted by the sheer quantity of pasta that I can consume. It's funny, because, like, he'll make pasta for dinner, and I will tend to take, like, whatever portion he has, plus another 50%. Like, I eat a lot of pasta. It's bad. I've had to cut back, because I no longer have the metabolism that I had even a few years ago. You wanna That's not fair, Pizza! You can't challenge me for a pasta monster contest because you were literally twice my size! That's not fair! Your body physically has more mass than mine. You should be able to stuff it with more pasta. Hey, Ratto. We're just talking about pasta. And doing some URA speedruns just so I can get the event banner. The funny thing about this is that The funny thing about this is that this run, even with me not paying attention at all, is going way better than any of the runs that I ever did when I was actively playing URA. Which is sad. I'm not an adult, it evens out. No, I don't know if that works like that, because you absolutely can probably eat me under the table when it comes to pasta. Or food in general, being just sheer twice my size. It would probably be fun. But I wouldn't be surprised if you could eat twice of what I could eat. Because just from what you tell me about you being hungry after eating like a full meal for lunch, shows me that you require a lot of calories to sustain your size. That's only school lunches? Are the school lunches too small? Because, like, those school lunches look like they would be okay for me. I mean, but then again, that's me now, not me back in high school. I definitely ate a lot more during high school and college than I eat now. I have learned to tone myself down and to respond to, I am full. I need a tissue. Not all of the tissues, just one tissue. I don't know, your school portions didn't look that small. Then again, if I remember what we used to get at my school, the portions were pretty big. My brain is still screwing. I need more nutrients. That's true. Your calorie needs are probably way more than mine. Alright, I have to take this because otherwise she's not gonna cap. And I need her to cap. Garlic bread yum? You had chicken Alfredo. Oh, you had chicken Alfredo today? I almost had chicken Alfredo today, which is funny that you bring that up, Rattle. My husband and I went out to get dinner, and we ended up being tempted by the smell of burgers as we were walking past the restaurant, so we're like, okay, we're gonna get burgers. And we got burgers, and they were delicious. I don't regret my burger at all. But while we were there, I was eyeballing a blackened chicken Cajun Alfredo, because that sounded pretty damn awesome. And I was like, do I want this? It sounds really good. Because I've had a really good Cajun chicken Alfredo before, and let me tell you, it's creamy, spicy pasta. I don't like super spicy food, but creamy Alfredo kind of cuts the spice, which is really nice. So when you have like a creamy Alfredo, you know what we didn't get? We actually didn't get the stupid Bakshin event. We didn't get the Bakshin skill. That sucks. What can we buy? Guess we can grab that. But yeah, I was very tempted. Very, very tempted to get that chicken Alfredo. And I did not. I went with the burger. I have been craving a steak or beef for so long that I was like, I have to get the burger. Was that actually my best ever run in the URA? That's actually funny. Alright, we gotta speedrun one more time. We also have to do more team trial runs. But yeah. Man, now I'm craving that that spicy chicken Alfredo. Damn it. No, I mean, I want to travel to the country for summer next year, so the summer after you graduate. I mean, if you work hard this summer, you'll have enough money saved up. You just don't know if your parent. I mean, when do you turn 18? Your parents really can't stop you once you're 18. And it might be helpful to try and see if you can like do a trip with a friend. It's always safer to do a trip with a friend because like I know you're a big guy, but that doesn't mean you won't get taken advantage of. It's always cheaper if you do it with a friend too. Like if you do a trip with a friend or even a couple friends, then you can split the cost of an Airbnb or a hotel, and then it becomes way more manageable. That's why my brother's trips to Japan were so cheap, because all he really hit, the biggest expense was the plane ticket. He said that when he was in Japan, the place that he was staying with all the people, it ran out to like 25 bucks a night, which is crazy when you think about it. That's so cheap. Alright, I need to do 13 more team trials. And one more career run. And this will give me 17,000 points. I should be okay. My brother overpaid? 25 bucks a night sounds like a steal to me. You can't get a hotel around here that cheap. If he's doing a hostel, you can go as low as 16. I don't know if they were at a hostel. I'm not sure. I think he was at an Airbnb. So it's nicer than a hostel. But I can ask him. I don't know for sure. Heck, I think he spent more on merch than he spent on his actual accommodations for being in Japan. He was playing Apex today, but he wasn't streaming it, right? They're illegal? I didn't know that. You should harass him, Pizza, when you see him playing and he's not online. Oh my god, we gotta do so many more team trials just to get through this event. I'm gonna be honest, Pizza. I don't know what's going on with Flame recently. He's just like barely answering Momo and I, and he doesn't seem to be interested in streaming anymore, except for when we're doing our group stream.
私たちなら勝てます。
勝ちに行こう。
Yep, I'll wait to continue the conversation for when you're back.
負けちゃった。
みんな全力で行こう。
Ah, ban.
行きましょう。楽しい。次こそは。
My god, this is so mind-numbing doing all these team trials. Alright, one more.
頑張ろうね。行くぞ。王の特盛だね。
Oh, yay.
あの時よりもライス。
One more minute on Agile, and then I can tell Pisa
あ
something.
の時よりもライス。ライスもイベントミッションだって。一緒に頑張ろうね。
3 more times. Okay.
レースにエントリーするの？
God, I have so many of these stupid carrot jellies. You know what it is? It's because I don't use them during those dumb carnival events. I hate the carnival events. Those are my least favorite events. I barely participate in those. I participate in them just enough to get the rainbow shards, and then after that I don't play. I don't care about the other rewards. Only the rainbow shards. Are you back, Pisa?
私たちなら勝てます。
勝ちに行こう。
Hello, Pisa.
王の特盛だね。
Oh no, he's dead.
頑張ろうね。
ゴルシ様についてきない？
Alright. It says I have 1 minute and 50 seconds. Why are you so delayed from my timer? Alright, I'll wait another minute and 50 seconds.
そりゃ
My timer lied to me then.
やった。イベントミッションだって。一緒に頑張ろう。
Alright, and then we can do one more run.
カレンちゃんです。
Let's do Fuku kick through. You want to see what you can do with Automod? Oh, yeah, you're free to mess with the Automod as much as you want. Also, I figured out why I'm so much faster than you and Nam at banning people. Because, as the streamer, my first instinct is when I'm looking at my screen, which is directly in front of me, and I see movement in my peripheral vision on the screen on my right, I see the chat move. So my instinct is to immediately look at the chat to see if someone messaged me and to read it. So that's how I see these bots pop up so quickly and how I instantly ban them. Because unless I'm playing a game like League of Legends where I have to be focused on the game, when I'm playing games like this, it's a lot easier for me to just snap to the side, ban someone, and then snap back to what I'm doing. Nah, I want to play as a late surger. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, why am I so much faster than the two of you? And I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. It's just training. It's literally just brain training. Yeah, this works for me. I think she's a power... No, she's a stamina guts girl. So I'll probably need to run 3 speed on her. What do I want to borrow? I want to borrow Nice Nature. Where is she? Where is she? I know I have someone on my list that has Nice Nature. There we go. And I will get rid of this for dish. Maybe Flame met someone? I mean, he hasn't mentioned anything to us. I feel like he would tell us. I think he is doing a lot of volunteering to get, like, his so he's no longer, like, a probie anymore. I don't know how that's going for him, though. Wow, thank you, Tazuna. Alright, Mambo, you're so damn cute. Why are you only getting stamina trainings? Oh my god. Stop with these stamina trainings! There we go. Yes! Ancient Queen! Oh my god, another speed or stamina energy booster? Hell yeah. Well, I'll let you and the others know if I decide to visit New York. Certainly. Momo would probably have better recommendations for you than I would at this point, since she's more active in being around there. I mean, I haven't lived in that area for... Ugh. I've been up here for 4 years. But I haven't actively been in the city for 6 years. How are we looking here? Not very good. still face contacts and kind of know what's up. I mean, yeah. I kind of know what's up, but a lot has changed in the past few years in New York City. Especially now with the new mayor. I don't know what's going on over there now. I don't know. I'm getting like mixed signals from people. I'm getting some people telling me that what's happening in New York City right now is terrible. And then I'm getting some people telling me that what happens in happening in New York City is great. So I don't know what to think. Well, it was worth the risk. I think the general consensus that what he's doing is good, but asterisk is that what he is doing is good in the short term, not good in the long term. So that's where I have hesitation about giving him props. Because from what I've heard recently of what he has been doing, he's, the way that he supplemented the budget, that the budget shortfalls that are happening right now, is that he took money from the New York City pension plan, which is only gonna hurt pensioners down the road. Because that money... You know, if you take that money out early, it's not being invested. And the way pensions are paid out is that there's money that's put in for you, essentially. And what happens is that money gets invested and it grows. So by the time you need to withdraw that money as a pensioner to pay for your benefits, it's paying from the interest and the value that it accrued over time as an investment. But if you pull that money out of the investment system, then there's just less money that is there to grow. So yeah, you're able to cover your budget deficits, but in the long term, that's less money for the pensioners. Yeah, I could take that with training. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I guess if he's able to cover the budget for now, great, but in the long run, is it actually helping people? I don't know. Heal. Yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about him and why I'm somewhat skeptical. Oh my god, did you really just fail that? We just failed the career run because of that. Wow. I have not failed a career run like that in forever. Mambo, that was a terrible showing. As I understand it, there's also going to be a pension change in the state level, and I don't know if how that plays out in the long term. Yeah, the way I'm seeing it, Wabo, is that the changes that he's making are great for the short term, but from what I understand, when it gets to like 2036 is when you're gonna start seeing the impacts, like 10 years from now, of what his spending things are gonna hurt, how they're gonna hurt. No. We're gonna do another run. That run doesn't count. That run doesn't count. Because I still need to hit the 1 million point threshold. So that run doesn't count. That was probably one of the worst bombs I've ever done. Alright, let's see if we can switch this up to someone who gives her a little more power. Yeah, let's go with this. And then we want to grab Nice Nature again. That was wild. Actually, is there someone that I can give her that will give her Mile D? Or Mile A? Just to make this a little easier here? Yeah, I can run her here. And then I'll change this one to a Stamina Girl. Yeah, that works. 3 speeds, 2 wit. I'll be 26, 27. Yeah, I mean, well, you're also not a New York resident, Dittos, Pizza, so it's probably not gonna affect you. Unless you plan to move here. You're also not a New York pensioner. I saw someone explain basically how that whole situation works out. And it's, like I said, you're not gonna feel the effects of it on the economy or for New York pensioners for now. But you will feel it later. They will feel it later. I'm not a New York City pensioner, or a New York City pensioner specifically. So it won't affect me, but for all of the cops, for all of the EMT workers, like, those people are going to get affected. You should be thinking about the next few years. You should always have at least some idea of about what your future entails. Yeah, I'm not risking that. Oh, sleep deprived. No. Give me the energy. I have an idea what I'm doing the next 2 years, maybe 3, but not past that. That's good, though. At least you have a few years. Better than most people who are just, like, YOLOing everything. Like, no one's asking you to have everything hashed out. But thinking about things is important. Having a rough plan, at the very least. Let's get some more power here. I'm probably gonna take that speed training. Yeah, speed training. Yeah, take a few more points of extra training. Mambo's so cute. With how my life is going right now, I'd give quite a bit to have my life be on the next year figured out. Oh my goodness. Are you in a rough situation, Wabo? Or just unpredictable circumstances? I would say I have a pretty good idea of what my next 5 years look like. The biggest question mark about the next 5 years is, are we gonna move out of this house or not? But so long as my job is stable, unless my husband gets a job that's paying significantly more than what I'm making, we will likely be staying put and just upgrading houses. Not rough, but uncertain because of grad school. For the next few months, I need to decide if I'm continuing school or going back to work. Oh! How far are you into your grad program? Entering year 2 of my master's. Is there the option to go back to work and just do your degree at a slower pace? Like, instead of completing your master's degree in 2.5 or 3 years, can you do it in 4, but work while you're doing it? Because for some people, that's the better option. No, because my degree requires a thesis and research. Ah, thesis research is rough. I know. I understand how that feels. Alright. We're gonna run you in this race, and you're not gonna explode. Because that 11th place last time was questionable. There you go. I think we're gonna take the hopeful stakes too. Second place. Girl. It's basically boils down to I can go back to work in industry when I'm done, be okay with be okay salaries, or look to PhD program and wait out the job market for 4 to 7 years. Yikes! That's pretty uncertain. I understand why you feel unsure about how you want to play that. That totally makes sense. But why would you have to wait out the job market? Like, how are you gonna fund everything, though? Hi, Nam. Welcome back. Shouldn't you be going to bed? It's almost 11 o'clock. You got a busy day tomorrow with more park hopping, don't you? What was needed from you? To send me your persona picture. Do you actually have a drawing of it? Or something that you sketched? I'm in the bio, so the PhD program I'm looking at would be funded and living stipend. Okay, so that's not that bad. That's a really big question though, Wabo. It's the PhD in the long run is gonna get you pretty far, but it's a question of mark on how long is it gonna take you to do it, and is it gonna make getting into the job market harder? Because I know a lot of places are not in any field. It's not just in any field in particular. A lot of employers are looking for people who actually have experience versus having a high-end degree. Because I know when my husband, for context, his degree, he's got a master's in economics. I told him while he was doing his master's program that he should look for, he should look for a job, even if it's an internship, just to get experience under his belt. And he's like, no, I'll be fine, don't worry about it. So he didn't bother looking for it, never got an internship, never had a job while he was doing his master's program. Or a relevant job, I should say, because he had a job while he was doing his master's program. It just wasn't applicable to his field. And when he finally went to go look for a full-time position after he got his economics degree, he found it really hard to get a job. He was looking for, like, he graduated in... He graduated in May, and he didn't find a position until November. It took him a while. So, I don't know how that works with the bio field, but I know that most hiring people right now are looking for a lot of, looking for highly value experience, let's just say. I'm fortunate that I have both because I worked in biotech for 4 years after undergrad before starting my master's. Oh, okay, that's good. And the thesis research is also experience. Okay, good. That works in your favor. How you so demanding about seeing it but don't even look when I said it? I was talking, Nom. Calm down. And I did look at it. Is it a cat? The tail is a different color, so my first thought was that it might have been a mouse. But I'm gonna guess that it's a cat. What is this program that you made this in? Wow. Ma! Tannhauser, you're killing me here. What the fuck? I know it's starting to get late. You don't have to tell me I know. But I gotta finish this. Gacha Life. I've never heard of this game. Nice, that's a good training. There we go. I heard it gets made fun of. Why does it get made fun of? I think it's because cringy video made's on it. Oh. Wait, I think I know what you mean. Now I know why this style looks familiar, because I have seen weird, cringy YouTube videos in like a chibi style. Also, I see a lot of Roblox stuff, and I hate that stuff too. I don't even know why I get videos of that kind of content, because I don't play either of those games. You don't trust Roblox? Not anymore? Not after the whole, the allegations, let's just call them? You really failed on an 11. I'm so sad. Why? Why do you hurt me, Mambo? I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't trust it either. I'm amazed it's still up, if I'm being honest.
イメージトレーニング。よし。心の準備もオッケーオッケー。ふう。行きます。
I don't see Mambo winning any of these races, if I'm being honest.
ほど。
Not amazed when it's meant to be enabled. I'm not amused by it either. It's crazy that the oversight was so far on that. That's what's wild about it. Oh, Mambo, you're killing me here. Oh my god, Nom! These redeems! You just come in here to redeem and then you leave! And... Ara ara. I think I want to do a stream where I am entirely in like a... Ara ara... Big sister... Super Creek kind of vibe. I don't know why. I've been thinking about it. See if I can keep the facade for an entire stream. I think it'd be funny. Remember, Vest, you have the power to take points. I do have the power to take points away, but I would never do that. Townhauser, you're killing me! The only time, Pizza, I've been thinking about it. It's not that I would ever take it away. I would never take the points out. The Mambo run is just to complete the event. Of course, it's a hot spring ticket. It's just to complete the event. That's all it is. I just need to get points to complete the event, and I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. I'm not trying to make a parent or anything. I'm just running to run it. But yeah, the only way I would never take away points, but I might modify them so that it's a redeem for either higher values or something, but that's only if I start getting more people in the stream, because if there's like 10 to 20 people in the stream and several people are redeeming it, I will literally be saying doing voice requests all the time. It would literally be all the time. So, I don't... For now, it's not a big deal, but down the line, it might be. I could always put it on a timer, too, but... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're not there yet. We definitely have more people in stream in the past month than we've had ever, which I am really excited about. Same thing on YouTube, too. We are getting more people over on that side, too. I think I've had, like, nearly 20 new subs in the past month, which is big for me. It's not big for, like a bigger YouTuber, but that's big for me, considering I only had, like, 130 before that. Sonic, hey Sonic, what's up?
ここまで
I'm doing good. How are you doing? It's late, I know. I need to get off soon. I helped? What do you mean you helped? You helped? You did help bring in a lot of people here.
ここからですぞ
I don't think she's won a single race, except for her debut race. This is actually a tragic run.
普通を超えた私の走りやるわよ合体ママいろろろ
You know who to raid today? She's really cool? Okay.
始めました
I trust you.
トレーニングの時間ですね
I mean, logic dictates that she has to give us one W at some point, because if she doesn't, then we lose the run, right? Or I have to use alarm clocks, which I was really not planning on doing. Yeah! We did it! Well, I've been playing Uma all day and I swear I've been missing Peak. What do you mean, missing Peak? Okay? Uma's so fun and I love the characters. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Sonic! Just don't burn yourself out, cause Trackblazer, the newest scenario, if you're doing the newest scenario, is a bear. It's a long-ass scenario. So don't burn yourself out. I could take this training, but then I would be risking a lot, so we're gonna do this instead. That was a bad decision. I regret my choices.
今日はトレーニングの時間ですね
I thoroughly regret my choices.
よしトレーニングトレーニングの時間ですね気づいたことじゃあやりま
I think out of all the characters I've seen, I gotta really like Agnes Tachyon? Tachyon. Blah, 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 blah. I always say it wrong. She's a lot of fun. If you have the time, Sonic,
とってもいい調子かも
and you want something to like watch while you're grinding Uma, and you have nothing else to do, I strongly recommend the anime. The anime is very good, and there's 3 seasons of the anime.
一緒に頑張ろう
In my opinion, season 2 is the best. There's also an Umamusume movie,
今日のトレーニングは何
and then I think there's like another series that's shorter.
張り切っていこう
Oh. Oh. What just happened?
いろろろなんだか疲れ
What just happened? Did we not have enough fans or something to run it?
あーい体が重い
Can't race this turn? What just happened?
少しだけ休ませてください
What is that? What just happened?
まだいけます
I've never seen a withdrawal from a race before. Oh, it's a scripted event. Wait, so could you not ever get the fall senior triple crown with her because of the scripted event? So if I had run the Tenno Show Autumn, I would automatically be withdrawn from the Japan Cup? Oh. Is it a random scripted event, or is it always on the Japan Cup? I've never run her before, so that's new to me. I've never seen that.
なんだか疲れが準備はバッチリ
Yeah, horse nosebleeds are scary as fuck. Have you ever seen one before? It's like a horror show.
あとは全力で走るだけ。
They can lose basically the quantity of blood we have in our body as a standard nosebleed. Okay, it happens every run. Gotcha, okay. Arlecchino the Fourth. Hello, I'm doing a run with a long name, but it did run... A run with air groove and placed first in almost all our races. That's good. Good job. No, a lot of animals can get nosebleeds. It's more common for humans because of the way our sinuses are made. But yes, horses can absolutely get nosebleeds. Well, if you're squeamish, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're not squeamish, Sonic, I do encourage you to look up a horsebleed video on YouTube. It will literally look like a crime scene. Horses lose an insane amount of blood when they have a nosebleed. Air Groove is your main UMA? My main UMA is Tamao Cross, but we're not running Tamao Cross right now. We're running Town Hazard to try and get some last minute points for the event here so we can close out the event in style. You're gonna look it up right now? I'm telling you right now, it's not for the faint of heart. I saw a video of it once and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Just so much blood. 'Did you see the pictures? Well, did you look it up too, Pizza? You've seen it before? Okay. I'm watching a horse get their sinuses flushed out. Oh, God. I'm sure it's extremely messy. Alright. The run is over. It was a very pitiful run. I don't know if it's actually going to give me enough points to complete the event. We did, however, get the good ending. So that's a plus. That's a W. I think that's all we can buy. We can't buy anything else. You looked it up and now hurt inside? Poor babies? Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. No! I don't want to do another run! I'm literally 4,200 points short! No! Oh, that's so sad. I should have just did a Unity Cup run.
ライスもイベントミッションだって。
Wait, I don't have to do it because I got the event points. Woo! From the completing the event mission. Okay, success, success. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Everything is wonderful. I'm doing Matakane Fukukitaru run as she already have a C in speed. Help. Are you like before the end of junior year? That's a lot of speed for before the end of junior year. Nope, we're all good, Wabo. We're all good.
やった注文うま怒った怒った
Oh, thank God I don't have to run another run. I would have been so sad. Alright. What is this new story mode?
あなたとウマ娘のお話はとても興味深いですね。
Oh.
トレーナーとはよくトレーナーとはよく
I have a lot of freaking points, don't I? Never mind.
この後パーマーとヘリオスにカラオケに誘われてるんだ。二人ともノリがいいから楽しみ。
Make her go fast and safe for Sound of Earth when they come out on global. Sound of Earth is a pretty cool Uma. Alright.
絶対に夢を諦めない。
Wow, we're almost at 72k.
作ってもらったんだ。この勝負服。
I think with... And we're about to get an archive upgrade over here too. I think with... By the time...
おめでとうございます。
When does Maru come out?
レベルが上がりましたね。
When does Maru come out? Too far. Still too far. Okay, Summer Maru comes out early July. Summer Maru is the first week of July. And then right after is Tachyon, Banner, and Light Hello at the end of July. So theoretically, I have a little more than a month. I have a month and a week to get more carrots. No, Wabo, if you're back from ad jail, we do not have to run any more runs. We made it. The last event mission gave us the 9,000 points, so we don't have to complete any more runs. We hit the 1 million mark. So, whew, because I don't have any more time. I actually have to go to bed. I really do have to go to bed. But mission complete. We got the 500 carrots. We're actually just shy of 72k. And I was looking at the timeline, and I think I should have 90k by the time Summer Maru speed card comes out. I want to make sure I have at least 60k saved for the Light Hello Tachyon banner. So I don't know if I'm gonna pull on Summer Maru or if I'm just gonna skip her. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Don't you dare pull? No. I'm not gonna pull anything before that. I have no intention of pulling for anything before that. Absolutely not. I'm saying I don't know if I'm gonna pull for Summer Maru or if I'm gonna pull, just dump everything into the Light Hello banner. I know we get 100 free pulls, but if I want to MLB Tachyon and at least get 1 or 2 LB on Light Hello, I don't know. I'm thinking, and I don't know. If they give the pulls, they've been skimping on free. Have they been skimping? I thought the full free pulls of the last few events have been pretty generous, but then again, I never played on the JP server, so I don't know if we're missing any of that stuff. Have you done any of the stories in the game? What do you mean any of the stories? Like, actually watch the stories? I've watched them on my phone, not on here. CB Witch should have had 7 pulls, but didn't. How many did it have? When does Sound of Earth come out in Global? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Sound of Earth support card comes out in July of next year. Sound of Earth comes out in October. October 29th, 2027. She's coming out. You got plenty of time to save for her. She's a long ways away, unfortunately. Yeah, for some reason, my jukebox automatically defaults to this song. I don't know why. Because I always change it, and it always goes back to that song. It's my most recently liked song? Okay. Then I gotta go to a different song. I don't know what my favorite song is. I'm looking for it. I'm looking. No, it's not that one. It's this one. I like this one a lot. It gives me very DDR vibes, so that's why I like this song. It's absolutely a song that you would, if Umamusume and DDR came out around the same time, there would have been some kind of collaboration. Make Debuts your favorite? I mean, it's a very good song. And this is like the OG first season of the anime art. Alright, well, it is late here. It is 11:16 by me, everybody. So I'm gonna call it a night. We finished what we planned to do. We got a really good rice shower run with an S-Mile. She might actually be one of my aces. We will see if we grind out any more good aces before CM14. We finished the event, got all of the event carrots, all of the event rewards. Super stoked about that. We hit 72k carrots, which I am really stoked about. And we will see if we can get more aces in the next Uma stream, which might be over the weekend. Not sure yet. If not, it'll probably be on Tuesday next week. But yeah, have a wonderful night, everybody. As I always say, if you are new to my channels, please leave a sub on YouTube and a follow and a like, or sorry, a sub and a like on YouTube and a follow on Twitch. It helps my channels grow a lot, and I look forward to seeing you in the next stream. My stream tomorrow will be the songwriting stream that was supposed to be today's stream, but I switched things around because I wanted to make sure that I finished the Umamusume event before event reset tomorrow. So hopefully you guys will come and hang out tomorrow for that stream. It'll be a little more chill, a lot more chatting, and hopefully some decent songwriting. Vespi, we raid? Who are we raiding, Nam? Give me the name. Give me the name and I will load the gun. Gutsy Demise. I have not heard of this person. Let's see. Okay. Alright. /raid. Guys, go say hi to Gutsy Demise. Recommended stream from Ms. Nom. And I appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with me recently. So, have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the raid. Give them a hi. And have a good night. Bye-bye.